The Black American teen jailed for 3 years without a trial? The Kalief Browder story. It was a warm May night in 2010. 16-year-old Kalief Browder, a young Black American from the Bronx, was walking home from a party. The streets were quiet. The hum of the city had faded into the background. From behind, a police car slowed to a crawl. 2 officers stepped out. One of them asked, "Where's the backpack?" Kalief frowned. "What backpack?" "I don't have a backpack." They told him a man had accused him of stealing it. A man he had never met. A man who had already left the country. There was no backpack, no fingerprints, no DNA, no surveillance footage. Still, they put him in handcuffs. Still, they told him he was under arrest. At the precinct, they read the charges: robbery, assault, grand larceny. Kalief couldn't believe what he was hearing. Bail was set at $3,000. For his mother, raising 7 children alone, it might as well have been $3 million. She couldn't pay it. And so Kalief Browder, a 16-year-old high schooler, was sent to one of the most dangerous jails in America, Rikers Island. Rikers doesn't just hold you, it swallows you. From the moment you enter, the air feels heavier. The smell of sweat, bleach, and metal lingers everywhere. Metal doors slam shut with a sound that makes your chest tighten. Kalief was just a boy, thin, quiet, alone, in a place where being young made you a target. Within days, inmates stole his sneakers. They shoved him in the showers, laughing when he tried to fight back. He learned quickly that looking someone in the eyes could start a fight, and looking away could also start one. There was no safe move. Sometimes the danger came from the guards. One slammed him into a wall so hard he thought his ribs were broken. Kalief tried to keep to himself, to follow the rules. But in Rikers, there's no safety in silence. After one fight, a fight he says was self-defense, they put him in the box. Solitary confinement. The cell was the size of a bathroom. A steel bed bolted to the floor. A toilet. 4 concrete walls. 23 hours a day. Alone. Meals came through a slot in the door. The air was stale. The light buzzed overhead without rest. He counted the days by scratching marks into the wall. He talked to himself just to remember the sound of a voice. In the silence, his thoughts became too loud to escape. Weeks blurred into months. Months blurred into years. Over 30 times he was scheduled to appear in court. Over 30 times the hearings were postponed. The prosecution wasn't ready. Paperwork wasn't complete. Witnesses weren't there. Each time they chained him, drove him to court, told him to wait, then sent him back to his cell. 3 years passed like that. In June 2013, without warning, the prosecutors dropped the case. No trial, no conviction, no apology. Kalief walked out into the summer air, but it didn't feel like freedom. The sun felt too bright. The streets felt too open. He kept glancing over his shoulder, certain someone was following him. He tried to move forward. He enrolled in community college. He spent time with his family. He spoke publicly about what had been done to him, hoping his story could spark change. But Rikers never let him go. At night, he woke up sweating, convinced he was still in that cell. The sound of a slamming door made his heart race. His smile faded quickly. The boy who went in at 16 was gone. On June 6, 2015, Kalief Browder took his own life. He was 22 years old, 3 years in jail without a trial, 2 of those years spent in solitary confinement, accused but never convicted, free but never the same. His story ended before it should have, and the boy who just wanted to walk home from a party never truly made it back.